What's up, ladies and gentlemen, Spade here, and welcome to January's monthly discussion. It is currently January 30th, 31st, my bad. I know the time right now is 8:04 p.m. I was hoping to finish watching a show before the end of the month. Didn't happen. I think I got like 7 more episodes to watch, I think. To be honest, this might be a trip down memory lane to some degree. For some people, who knows. Does anyone remember a show called Fries with That? Fries with That is a interesting show. I sort of grew up watching it to some extent. Long story, but I'll save that for another time. Maybe. Regardless, I've been watching that. I'm nearing the end of the season. The final season for it. Better than what I ever thought it was. I'll say that. So that's one thing I've been watching this month. I may do a separate video giving my final thoughts on the show whenever I'm done watching it. Maybe. Maybe? Regardless, who the hell remembers that show? At any rate, another show I ended up watching this month was SpadeWant Cyborg. A few months ago, I noticed that finally, after all these years, every episode of this show is online now. Finally. In English, at least. I've been looking forward to watching this show for ages. I may do a separate video talking about this show as well. I finished this show in literally 2 days. Did not take too long to finish watching this whole show. I may do a final thoughts on watching it, I don't know. Regardless, I also ended up watching a few episodes for Neighborhood Wars, Customer Wars, along with The Unexplained. What other shows did I watch though? Because honestly, I think that's actually it. Alright. I checked out a new show called Dirty Old Cars. Honestly, it's pretty good. Not quite what I thought it was gonna be, but it's still a good show. I think it was gonna be a show about guys finding old dirty cars in the middle of nowhere. But instead, it's pretty much old dirty cars, which is cars in general, that are extremely dirty or dusty or moldy or whatever. And they end up getting them super clean. It really is a night and day difference, though. Interesting show. Ended up seeing the first 4 episodes for that. I think episode 5 is coming out in the next few days. I think. So yeah, I checked out that. What else was there though? Did I even watch any movies this month? I feel like I actually never. Huh. I got this continued watching wrestling like normal. So there's that. As for background noise, when I turned on full background noise on the TV, pretty much some of the usuals. Family Guy, American Dad. Maybe an episode 2 for Malcolm in the Middle. Not quite sure about that one. For this month at least. Then there's That's the Classified School Survival Guide. Liv and Maddie. Along with Life with Derek. Sweet Life of Zach and Cody. Mythbusters. Just a bunch of random shows. I turned on for like 1 or 2 episodes and that's about it. Because I think that's pretty much everything. I did turn on the first like 8 episodes for how the fuck do you say this again? Ikazuma 11. I stopped watching that show early September, I think, last year. I want to try and get back into watching it again relatively soon. So that was like a good reminder having that on as background noise. Just to get like a rough reminder of what happened for that. Regardless, for this month, I feel like I mainly focused on stuff for the channel. So, how much progress did we make? When it comes to AMVs, there's actually a decent bit to talk about, even though it may not seem like it. So for AMVs, what is in the works? And what needs to be finished as well? I'm not going to go over what's finished because that's uploaded. But what's still in the works? The second versus AMV for Bay Warrior Cyborg is in the works. May need to put a flash warning on that one though. I'm not that far into that project since it's heavily edited. I think I'm like 30 or 40 seconds into it. Still have a ways to go for that. That being Guy versus August. Round 1. Because of course, the newest project I started up this month. The preview for that went up the other day. That being Bay Warrior Cyborg. The State of Flame, Find Your Flame. I heard the song this month and honestly, I came across this song pretty much when I was watching this show. The moment I heard it, all I could think of was this idea. It seemed too good not to try and make it. This is gonna be such a fire video whenever it's finished. I think I'm 50 seconds into it at this point. Still have a ways to go though. Hopefully I can finish that next month. I cannot wait to see that video finished. I feel like it's gonna be just so hyped to watch. But I can also tell I'm gonna be so sick of this song by the time I'm done with the video. Because I'm already starting to get sick of listening to it. Oh boy. That's gonna be a good video if it ever gets done, and hopefully gets done next month. Same can be said for that Versus AMV. Last month, I ended up starting a Bakugan Gus Kyoto tribute. I like the idea. It's with a song called Gates of Heaven. I think the idea is gonna be fire if I make it a full video. But I haven't really worked on the idea at all, really. Yeah, it seems like I'm 19 seconds into it. I haven't worked on that since like the middle of last month, I think. And also nearing the end of last month, I also started up another Bakugan Killer tribute. I need to try and get back into working on and finish. That being King Zenoheld with a song called This Probably Won't End Well. And considering King Zenoheld's Kyoto and everything, I feel like this song's gonna go really well with him to some extent. I think I'm 40 seconds into that project. Currently, never worked on it at all this month. I was going to, but I just wasn't feeling it. The easy part for that video was the first 40 seconds. Everything else is pretty much a flash warning. It's gonna be way too heavily edited. And I'm kind of not looking forward to editing that portion of the video being the rest of it. I need to get back to editing that Bakugan Hulk AMV anime series, AMV, whatever the fuck you want to call it. The Battle. The preview for that went up in like September, I think, last year. I pretty much made a little over half that video in a week and a half that month. Since then, I haven't really done much with it. Episode 17 for the show is just a bits to edit, to like try and summarize. I don't know why I'm like turning it into like an all battles AMV, even though it technically isn't. Because in the first episode there's one fight that's not even in the video. So it's not an all battles AMV, and yet I'm summarizing every battle other than the first, technically first battle in the show. Yeah, still a decent ways to go for that video. I do need to work on that again at some point. There's also a few male AMVs I need to try and finish. One of them's a Versus AMV from only last year. And yet I'm still at the beginning of that video. Elvis versus Diana. Still not quite sure how you say his name. Regardless, I've also seen for that, which is somewhat heavily edited. I do need to get back to that. Oh yeah, right. I kind of forgot about this video. Huh. I need to get back to working on that. Something is I need to figure out what episodes the fight even takes place in again. And find where I left off. I think I worked on that like only last year, I think. Or was it the year before? I have no idea. A versus AMV for Merrick versus Mai from Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah, that is a fast-paced video. Which I think I'm roughly 2 minutes into that video total. I feel like that's like an 8-minute video probably. If I ever finish it. You all want to see more Yu-Gi-Oh! AMVs, I know that much. I've definitely tried working on Yu-Gi-Oh! AMVs like the past year. I did try to start up a edit last year. I think that was actually in December last year, actually. Being for Pegasus versus Kaiba. Yeah, I tried going for the heavily editing style for that. Yeah, not a good idea. It just looks so bad when you're trying to make a fast-paced AMV with a very slow-paced fight or scenes. And when it's sped up like times 11 or more, it just looks bad when you're trying to go with a heavily edited style. Regardless, the girls are fucking ranting. There's one more AMV in the works. I do need to, like, continue working on. I started this one this month. It's a slow work in progress. Again, probably another flash warning for this one. Ikazuma 11, Raymond versus Brainwashing Junior High. I've added the duel by the riverbed plus the actual soccer mats. I'm at like the beginning of the soccer mats. I think I'm a little over 2 minutes into this one so far. I wanted this video to fit into one song, but there's no way in hell I'm squeezing most of the soccer mats, football mats, whatever you want to call it, into less than like 2 minutes. There's no way in hell I'm gonna be able to do that. I could extend the song. It wouldn't be the first time I've done that for AMVs, but I'll have to see. The song choice I think is fire for this match though. Definitely looking forward to seeing this one finished. It feels like you're watching an old AMV. And I absolutely love it so far. It's with a song called Power of the Mind. It's a 4-minute and 40-second long song, I believe. And unfortunately, it's just not gonna fit normally. Because I feel like this is probably gonna be like an 8 or 9 minute video at the pace this video is currently going in. I could be wrong, I might be able to squeeze it into a 6 minute video, who knows. Or perhaps 7 minutes, hard to say. I do need to get back to working on that Bay Raiders anime arc AMV as well. I keep forgetting about this project. Another video I want to fit into one song, but it's not gonna happen. Unless I make some super cuts to what's already been made for it. Yeah, the preview for that video has been up for since August last year, I think. Yeah, a lot of projects I need to get back to working on. A few random buddy fight videos as well. A Naruto versus AMV. I think I started that back in like November last year. Oh yeah, there was also that One Piece AMV I think I started a year or two ago. Or under a year ago, something like that. Unfortunately, I only stopped working on it. Even though it's a versus AMV, just the way I edited it makes me feel like I kind of need to redo everything I've already done for it. It's pretty much Zoro versus Brokeworks agents. It's that fight. I don't even remember what song I tried using for that, to be honest. And because I did like a heavily edited type editing style for that versus AMV that never got finished. And because I think there's some visual glitzes as well within what I've done for it. It just ruins the entire what was the edit. Sad thing is it took so much time to do what I did for this. I think I was like halfway through this video too, which is a sad thing. And the sad thing is, after Zoro fights the Brokeworks agents, he fights Luffy and then other Brokeworks agents show up, and it's a completely different fight, but technically still the same, all at the same time. Oh boy. Should I finish that versus AMV despite the editing for it? I don't know. You have to let me know on that one. If you want to see that versus AMV attempt to actually get finished. I definitely put a lot of time into it. So I would like to see it finished. Eventually. I don't know, who knows. There's also this other Naruto AMV I also walked on apparently, which I forgot about. Yeah, that AMV, I don't think I'm gonna work on it. We'll try and finish that versus AMV. I think I would have to rewatch that anime arc in Naruto in order to like puzzle together what's considered a part of the fight. To be honest. It's pretty much Naruto versus Misuki. That one guy Naruto pretty much fights in the very first episode of the series. Him. Pretty much round 2 with him. So, yeah. I would love to make a character tribute to that character at some point. Because I always liked him as a character. Such an underrated character, though. But yeah, plus the guy has backup as well. So there's also that. Which is why I think I would need to rewatch that arc. Plus Aruka is also a part in that fight. Huh. Oh wait, that's the first one, isn't it? That's the second one, this is the first one. I still have that video file here, really? For round 1? Huh. Didn't even notice. Yeah, this one I'm just on a massive fucking rant. For AMV projects. And AMVs I never posted. Like this one right here. Full Metal Alchemist. Edward versus Roy. A completely finished AMV that I need to upload. But I'm scared to upload because maybe copyright bullshit. I still have to finalize those the thing. But the full edit's there. I keep forgetting I worked on that. Now this is what I need to finish. It was such a pain in the ass to just edit like 12 seconds. Which is the only reason I stopped working on it. I think this project's like 2 years old at this point. And it's only 12 seconds into it. Full Metal Alchemist, one of the movies, as a AMV. Not quite sure how you say the name of it though. The movie. Yeah, I did try to turn a Full Metal Alchemist movie into an AMV. Into a movie AMV. I would love to see it turned into an AMV, but editing that movie was such a pain, holy shit. There's still that one Zenma AMV I tried working on. Love the idea. Love the vision I have for it. But the lack of footage for the characters makes the idea basically impossible. Pretty much another Kyo character tribute. Along with his bully. I still need to work on that Slug Terror, the Emperor, Glory to Thy King video. Why did I stop working on this? Love the idea, love the edit. I just need to finish it. That's been up since like August last year too, I think, actually. Well, I need to rewatch that preview or something. Because what I've done for it so far is so fire. Oh yeah, there's a few beat 'em on, aka beat 'em man, AMVs I tried working on too. And Dual Masters videos as well. Notice how I called beat 'em man, beat 'em on? I've always called it that. Always will. So don't mind me when I call it that. Well, I can't forget about this body fight idea as well. Huh. I think the bullets. I think the two parts for it got blitzed out a bit. So I first had to start from scratch. Yeah, this would be a good body fight idea to try and finish, to be honest. It's not even 10 seconds into it. Body fight, AMV, other side. More than likely just a Yuga and Renma video. Man, there's so many unfinished projects I need to finish. There's also this Killer tribute weird thing I started a year ago, I think. Which is like 20 seconds into it. A Bakugan Killer tribute to... I'm not even sure how you say his name. The Aqua user, Gundalian guy, whatever the hell his name is. Like, his name is in the file here, but I don't know how you say it. I'd have to hear a Killer to say his name. I think I still remember the idea for that. There's still that fucking... what's it called again? Saint Soraya, whatever it's called. There's still that one video I started technically. But it's all versus AMV, but it's 4 seconds into it. Yeah, that video is gonna be like a 9-minute fucking video. Considering how long the fight is. Yeah, that's an all AMV type versus AMV, so. There's also a Gus vs. King Xenoheld video I almost forgot I worked on last month in December. I'm very conflicted on what song I want to use for this video. I got 2 good candidates. One of them goes great with the video, but I think it'd go better with Xenoheld versus Hydron. So that's why I conflicts with one of the song uses. There's no song in particular I'm using for the edit yet. A fast-paced, highly heavily edit video for that fight. Almost forgot I was working on it, actually. Another Fullmetal Alchemist AMV I started last month. Actually never bothered to finish it. Oh fuck, this video. I want to make this into a versus AMV and continue making AMVs for this anime, but editing the before the fight begins is a fucking mess. It gets corrupted so easily. Hero versus... I'm not even going to say his name. Luso? Round 3. I tried making a versus AMV for this fight probably 4 or 5 times now over the past year. and I just can't edit it. It's always getting corrupted. Well, here's that file for what I tried doing for Kaiba versus Pegasus, apparently. And apparently the song choice was A Greater Purpose. The whole idea of trying to save Mokuba. Yeah, fire idea. Need to figure out how I'm gonna edit, what editing style. That's gonna be a long fight to try and edit though. I'd love to rewatch that fight in AMV form. Like a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh fights, but editing Yu-Gi-Oh is such a pain. It really is. Did I finish this after all? I saw this like the other day, didn't I? What the fuck am I talking about? Of course I saw it the other day. It's already fucking uploaded. Kai versus Naoki. Well, now I have to remember his name. A few Infinity Nato videos in the works as well. One of them I'm not sure I'm gonna finish or not. Even though it's probably gonna be like a minute and 20 seconds long. I don't know. How did this turn into me just browsing through AMV project files? I have no idea. I really have no idea. Wait, is this that one edit? It is, holy shit. Such a random ass fusion. And no idea what the song was. I forget. I think I did this to kill some time in November last year. Phantom and Wisdom buddy fight / male fusion video thing. What the fuck was the song though? Yeah, it's like a 20-second edit. Yeah, a weird edit I should probably post for the hell of it. If I can figure out the song I was using. Huh. Enough. Alright, moving on. I swear that was like 20 minutes of just talking about AMVs alone. For no fucking reason. Moving on. What did I actually do this month other than some AMV projects? I started playing Persona 3 Portable on my own time the other day. I'm probably gonna just play through that game while I'm waiting for Let's Play videos to render. Because why not? I'm playing the game on the PlayStation TV. I never got the Switch version or PS4 version. I may pick something like that up eventually, but I got no need to get it. Because I've never played the game before, and I already bought it the previous year. So I'm trying that out for the first time. Female route. So what the big fuss is about the female protagonist, and why people like that girl so much. Regardless, there's that. Then we have Valkyria Chronicles. I ended up beating Valkyria Chronicles this month. Nearing the end of the game, I was highly thinking of doing and going through all of the skirmishes. In the end, I never actually did all of them. And since I beat the game, I'm just not gonna bother to go back to go through the skirmishes for that game. The rest of them, at least. So, yeah. The Let's Play ended up being 53 videos total. And earlier today, I finally started posting Valkyria Chronicles again. Considering the Let's Play is finished, I might as well. Now that I'm starting to fucking edit those episodes finally. I have literally little over half the Let's Play to edit. So yeah, I have a lot of editing to do. I have even more editing to do because of everything else I end up recording this month. So that brings me to Let's Play 21. I'm just gonna say what it is now that we're in the 2023. I've been keeping this a secret for a while. I'm probably still not gonna post it until everything is finished and ready to go. At least until I finish the main game, which I hope to do next month. That being Let's Play 21 is One Piece Pirate Warriors 4. We're halfway through the main game, 50% done. We're also playing through Treasure Log, and we are 19% done with that. We still have a ways to go. I only did one episode this month for that game. Probably the worst episode for the playthrough so far. I just wasn't feeling it. That would be episode 25, or 25 episodes into it. And all episodes currently are uploaded and ready to go. So yeah. That also brings me to Let's Play 22. I started a new playthrough this month. And I'm flat out just gonna say what it is. Let's Play 22, I end up starting literally a half hour into the new year. Pokemon Legends Arceus. I finally started playing that game. Some people may not like how I'm handling this game. I'm going through pretty much all of the research tasks, all off camera. A lot of catching Pokemon, that type of thing. We're mainly just going through the main game, exploring to some extent, along with side quests every so often. I do plan to do side quests, whatever ones I feel like tackling. I plan to do all of those on camera. As it stands, we are 16 videos in to the playthrough, and I believe we have 8 or 9 episodes uploaded, ready to go. So yeah, a lot to edit, but we're not done yet. Personified Royal. So, Personified Royal, we are now sitting at 57 episodes total for the whole playthrough so far. I had 2 out of 3 goals I want to do this month, and I managed to finish 2 of 3. Surprisingly. One goal and the main goal this month was to finish Valkyria Chronicles. Check. The second goal, finish Manarame's dungeon in Personified Royal. Check, and it's done. Every month this year I want to try and finish the following dungeon in-game every month, if at all possible. So next month, I hope to finish the next dungeon, and so on. That way we can hopefully beat Personified Royal this month. Not this month, this year. Hopefully. Hopefully. If I manage to do things in that way for Personified Royal for this year, I think we stand a good chance of actually finishing that Let's Play within this year. Hopefully. Playing through the game at least. Editing is a different story. So yeah. Speaking of goals, next month I want to finish at the bare minimum the main story for One Piece Fight Warriors 4, and perhaps finish Pokemon Legends Arceus. And again, along with finish the next dungeon in Personified Royal. Those are the 3 goals next month for Let's Plays. Don't know if I'll be able to achieve any of those, but I can at least try. Now there is one Let's Play I haven't even mentioned. Digimon Soy Cyber Sleuth Hacker's Memory. Where the fuck is it? The goal for that game was originally, when I'm done with Valkyria Chronicles, I'll hop back into that game. And we're done with that game. So am I gonna finally stop playing that game again? And try beating it? Finally. Also, I'm having so much fun playing through Pokemon Legends Arceus. I think I'm just gonna finish that first. And then we'll hop into Digimon. I have no intentions of starting any more playthroughs here on the channel until I am finished with Pokemon Legends Arceus, One Piece Fight Warriors 4, and Digimon Soy Cyber Sleuth Hacker's Memory. I plan to finish Digimon at the earliest before summer, playing the game at least. At the latest, sometime in September this year. Simply playing through the game. When the game will start back on the channel, I have no idea. Regardless, I think that's pretty much everything. Can't really think of anything else. And also, this has gone a lot longer than I thought it was going to. So, I'm gonna call things here. I'm pretty sure that's everything. I ended up doing this one overall. Not too much overall, but a lot all at the same time. Definitely I feel so rants about this video. But we're gonna call things here, so till next time, stay golden.